Hello, true art believers, and welcome to today's live art stream. This is Pierson here. I am the number one live art streamer today. I am the number one live art streamer today. I am the only one. This is Pierson, and you're watching 400 Days of Drawing. We're on day 320, and we're just going to keep cracking on my Bulbasaur. Slow process. I wish I could do longer live streams. If I was doing 1 to 2 hour long live streams, I'd have this done in a week. But it's looking like it might take more than a week or so. We'll see what happens. Anyways, without further ado, let's begin today's live art stream. And here we go. We're going to be doing, basically for the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to be blending this area, blending it real good using a, basically, excuse me, an airbrush just to kind of blend these tones together. And then after that, we're going to go to the patches. And then after that, we're going to, I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear for the most part. And then just kind of play it by ear and then maybe add a few new, like practice some techniques or practice some new things that I want to learn. So I might watch a few videos on adding texture or I don't know, like watch a few videos on how to establish unique textures with in Photoshop, because if you've been watching these live streams, you know that I only have dealt with one type of like texture, which is this texture brush I use for all of my what's it called? All of my cactuses. And yeah, so we're just going to kind of keep it simple for these next few drawings, or keep it simple for these like, what's it called? Pikachu drawing. No, Pokemon drawing. I'm like mistaken Pokemon with Pikachu. They're all the same to me. They're all like the same type of thing. And we're just going to hopefully be able to finish one of these drawings sometime in the near future. As I said, I don't really have the luxury of doing like protracted, prolonged live streams. I would love to. Maybe for this year, for 2022, my goal should be to be able to do an hour long drawing live streams. I think I might benefit from that actually, because having these shortened like drawing sessions is really difficult. Actually, it's kind of hard to get momentum with your drawing. It really is, because I'm not able to really. I'm just like right around the 30-minute mark, because I'm just like getting warmed up. I'm feeling good with the drawing. I'm feeling good where it's going, but then I have to cut it. I have to cut the drawing basically short. I have to like say, you know what, we're done for the day. And it's just it's frustrating actually. I wish I could get excuse me. I just got done exercising, and yeah, so I got done exercising, doing a little bit of squats and some jump rope. Decided to introduce cardio to my exercise, because I don't really do cardio, and so I decided to start adding a little bit of cardio, not a lot of it, like 5 minutes of jumping rope. I think is sufficient for me. I once heard from someone on like a podcast. They were talking about like just exercise in general and the need for it. And then one guy stressed, yeah, all I do is I do like 5 to 10 minutes of skipping rope, and then I feel good for the day. And I think we're going to do that, because it's fairly simple. You know, I'm able to kind of just do it and get it over with and so forth, and just be done with it. And it's cardio. Unless you're like one of those cardio freaks, cardio is boring AF. That's me being doing some shorthand acronyms. It is boring. Like I don't like doing it, and I think 5 minutes of cardio is enough. Especially jumping rope, skipping rope. That's a very difficult like thing to kind of just do. Like to do offhand. So the fact that I did 5 minutes of it, that's fine. I think we're good. So all I'm doing is blending these little areas, and I don't really have a plan yet. Actually, I do kind of have a plan, but I don't have a plan, which seems like counterintuitive. But typically, because I don't know these programs well enough, I just tend to kind of fiddle around with the drawing until it gets to a point where I understand it. Like me and the drawing we like have an agreement. Like we know where it's going. And I'm like, hey, I know you drawing. And the drawing's like, thanks, man. Thanks for understanding me. Thanks for talking to me, having to sit down with me, having a good conversation. I really am glad that you took the moment to really understand me, to get me from me. And I'm like, you're welcome, drawing. I tried my best to understand you, you know? And so that's what I typically do is like, I kind of fiddle around with the drawing until it gets to a point that I think is visually good. Now, this isn't the best handling of blending. I'm just gonna do this right now. Leave it like it is leave it like this as is, and then I'll probably come back to it and kind of tighten things up. I'm just trying to move the drawing forward. But man, let me tell you, whew, it's taken me a long time to do this. I was excuse me. I'm actually I'm not too proud of how long I'm not too proud of how long it's taken me to do these drawings. It's something I need to work on. Um, I've been trying to increase my speed on drawings for such a long time, but I don't know if I'm asking the right questions. I might not be asking the right questions with regards to my drawing. I might need to be uh, taking a sit back, or I might need to do some self-educating, self-learning. I might need to teach myself some new tricks in my free time that I literally don't have. I don't really have that type of like that free time that we all take for granted. I just don't have that availability of free time. And everyone's like, you could say, oh, some people will be like, yeah, you do. You have that free time. I'm like, listen, I'm pretty tight with my schedule, and um, me doing these live streams at this time means that I'm actually I'm hitting my schedule time. Like I plan on doing my live stream at around noon, but if I'm behind by an hour, that's good. I mean, I'm not like complaining about that because that means I'm pretty much on target with my schedule. Besides a few things that I'm kind of neglecting, are missing. I'm still doing pretty good. That means that like I'm hitting the time markers for my schedule, and I'm getting everything done. Like I'm so good today that at the end of work today, I might even do a cactus drawing. I actually might have the free time available after work to spend time doing an extra drawing. And that's exciting. That to me is exciting because it means I'm on point. Um, so like when I say, "Oh, I have no time," I'm like, I can say without a shadow of a doubt that there almost all the time that I've have the day usually is accounted for. Like it's been allotted to something. Even like lunch and breakfast. I know when I'm going to eat lunch and I know I'm going to eat breakfast, or I have a relative general time frame where I'm going to start to tackle that. I wish it was different. Don't get me wrong. I wish it was a lot different, but like when you are trying to do these live streams and you're trying to do other type of things to make your life better, you have to kind of sacrifice some of the enjoyment of having like leisure time, I guess. Time where you just kind of do nothing, right? You're going to have to sacrifice some of that time. And it is what it is. And that's okay. You know, I kind of not accepted it, but like I just realized that that's kind of like where I'm at in my life. And it's going to be like that for a long, long time. I keep saying this over and over again. Something's going to have to really like tip over in some area of my life where I will be able to do some of the really cool things that I want to do. I haven't done any paintings in years since my last show, and I'd like to do paintings, but like I'd like to do them and not be stressed out about them. When I was doing paintings, I was stressed out because I had to get them done for shows. And also, I was stressed out because I wasn't able to really sit down and work on them every day because my time, my time for the day was pretty much accounted for. So, like, if I missed painting, I felt bad. With these, with this, with this stuff, you know, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit more confident because I don't have to worry about storage. And when I was working on paintings, I was having to worry about storage. And every time I made a painting, I was like, okay, is this going to sell? And pretty much none of my paintings sell. So I was like, you know, what's the point in making artwork that's not going to sell? So I'm not complaining or anything. It's just like, why make it? You know, and it's not like I don't like making it. You know, maybe I should start making paintings and just giving them away. You know, just be like, you know what, I made this painting. I can't do anything with it. If you guys pay for shipping, you know, you can have it. And shipping's going to cost you a lot. You know, I hear you can pay for shipping and you can have this painting. You know, that's why I might start doing it. I've been thinking about that actually. I've been thinking about like maybe I should just give away my artwork, not because I'm like an unsuccessful artist, but like just like, you know, I can't hold on to all my artwork. You know, I have so much of it, and I'm just like, you know, maybe just kind of give it away. Why not? Let's see. Just kind of my people will love that for you, love you for it because you're like providing them with something that many people can't afford. Because painting art is a luxury item, and maybe I should just give away my art. Maybe that might be something for me to do. Maybe I might just do that. Because I make money otherwhere, like in other avenues, you know, and it's no sense in me like sitting on my artwork. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about that. I might have to test that out and maybe pose like a questionnaire on Instagram, like if you were willing to pay for shipping, would you one of my artworks, you know, and I was like have this, and I get a big like I don't know what's happening here. It's kind of messy. I'm having a hard time picturing what it looks like. So we're just gonna have to fiddle with it. But maybe if I were to sell my artwork or were to give away my artwork, maybe there'd be something nice to come of it. You know, just to give it away, have someone have it, because I have too much of it. You know, I have way too much artwork, and if someone's willing to pay for the shipping, um, by all means, man, take it. Take the artwork. Take it. You know, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to figure out the logistics because really, everyone's like, "Oh, you should sell." Yeah, I know, I should sell it, and it's not like the work's not for sale. But I don't want to be sitting on artwork. Like, oh, it costs money to make. Yeah, I know. It costs money to make. Whatever. Who cares? It's just money. We all like we like hold like this. We're just it's almost like we're in it to sell, make money. Like I'm just here. I'll just give away artwork for you guys. Like I would love to to sell it, but how about I just give it away? You know, just give it away, and I will be better for it because now it does me a good deal. It does me a lot for me as well because it saves space. It opens up space in my house, you know, and that's all. Like I really space right now is prime real estate for me, and maybe that's what I should do. I'm really thinking about it. I might just pull the trigger on that and do it next week. Sit down and set up something to kind of do like a just like giveaway extravaganza or something. I don't know. We will see. I'll see about it. I'll see what I can do. But I think that I'm really leaning heavily towards that, just to give away some artwork. Really, it's become like a burden to have it around, you know, a reminder like, oh, you never sold. Oh, you never sold. Well, just because like what happens is like the market that the market of people that love my work can't afford the work, you know, and I really don't make artwork that like that that has any meaning. Like it does have like meaning, but it's not like this huge meaning that everyone else um, is concerned about. I don't really get super political with my artwork. I think to me, being political with artwork is a really easy thing to do. But it also means it also can date it really easily. It can date it, especially really like issues that are very current. You know, can always date your artwork, and I which is can be a good or bad thing depending on how you view it. Really, depending on how you view it, it can be a good or bad thing if you want your work to be kind of dated. Um, you know, and that's fine. I like to some extent all work is kind of dated. You know, there's not like there's very few like excuse me, timeless pieces out there that really transcend the time itself, you know? So, and that's fine too. But, you know, it is what it is. So I think I might do that. I might just sit down and set up a an art giveaway and do like just give away originals. Just give it away. It's like I'm giving away every painting that I have. I just I need to get them away, like or like a art giveaway. I don't know. We'll see what I can do. I'll have to see how much it costs, how much it costs to ship some of it. Because some of the artwork I can ship in tubes because they're just drawings. So I might have to start out with doing like giveaways of just like drawings, you know, and then maybe I'll move towards paintings and such. But it might have to be drawings for a while, and that's fine too. I'm really psyched about that. I'm going to do that. I just don't know when. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a little questionnaire. That looks pretty good for just blending. And here we go. We're going to there we go. Now we're going to blend these color patches over here. Right here, just going to take these, just take this and kind of blend them together. You know, using the same color that we have. I'm not adding any new local color. I'm not adding any like higher value tones. Just using the the local colors of using these local colors to blend the area. That's all I'm doing. When I get to the detail area, that's when I'm going to blend a little bit more. But right now, we're just kind of doing a kind of like really simple blending job. And I'm trying to learn from this experience. It's a slow process blending, especially because I have so many like different areas. And I know everyone has like shortcuts. I get that. I don't get me wrong. I know that there's shortcuts. I know that you can do certain things that speed up the process. And I understand speed's important. Um, but if I'm trying to learn something, learning to go fast is not on something that you don't know a lot of is not necessarily the best way. You want to take your time on these things. You know, there you go. Just take your time. I know we're all about speed. We all concern about being the fastest. But I'd rather improve and get better, and then improve at getting better. I'll get better at drawing, and then get faster at doing the same work. You know, so it's kind of like bodybuilding or weightlifting, where you're like, oh, I want to be able to learn. I want to be able to bench press 225 at really a perfect form, and then once I'm able to do that, then I could then I could start practicing or training for reps. You know, and oftentimes we want to be like we want to build up too quickly, and that can be dangerous. So it's just better to kind of take it slow, you know, and then yeah, just take it slow. Don't worry about other people. Just take your time, and things will kind of even out. I don't know how detailed I want to get to these areas at this point in time. So I'm just kind of like I'm not taking it. I'm not like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of playing around with them and then seeing what they look like. I don't know what I want them to be visually. So if I fiddle around with it, then I'll have a better idea of what direction I want these like little patches of color to be, and it just that's why I have to say, just play around with your drawing, and then things will come through as you are progressing in the drawing. Like that, just kind of fiddle around with it. Maybe something good of it will come. Who knows? It's kind of like adding a little bit of little touches there, here and there. Nothing too fancy. Really nothing too fancy here. So we have 6 minutes left. I think I'll get the blending done in that time frame, maybe. And then the next day will be tomorrow. The next day I'm going to we're going to start adding details, start adding in tones, and playing around with soft and hard edges, and then maybe even playing around with some textures, like going through my brush settings or brush like selection, and seeing what kind of interesting like brushes I have that might be fun to play around with, you know, kind of something to play around with and kind of, fiddle with and see what happens. that. I think that's fine, even though this is kind of like, eh. There we go. Kind of add some tones here. Like that. Just kind of, maybe I want to make this a little bit more, whatchamacallit. Okay, there we go. Leave it like that. Otherwise, I can get too like self-conscious, overly like overly detailed. So I'm just kind of being simple today. And then we're going to add some details. We're going to tighten up some things. We're going to add some more shadows, more elaborate. Make the shadows a little bit more elaborate. Add new things to it. Fiddle around textures to some extent. And then hopefully I'll finish this drawing. I'm going to finish it. When I finish it, I'm going to start another one. I'm thinking I want to take some requests on what Pokemon I should draw next. If not, if I can't get a request or a referral, what I'll do is I'll just do the next one. So I'll do like Ivysaur, I think. And then I'll do like Venusaur. And then we'll just keep going down the line unless the request gets so good or so like I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. I just don't know. I don't know anything. Like, I know zero things. I know like zero things. All I know is hard work. I am a hard worker. I know how to just kind of like shut my brain off and just do things for extended periods of time. And it's a skill, man. It's a skill to kind of like just like shut your brain off and do like boring stuff. Like everyone's like, ugh, I just want to go blah, blah, blah. I just want to do this. I totally get it, man. I totally get it. I get the idea of like just, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do anything ever. Like ever. I want to do zero things. Well, that'd be a great thing. Like this, like literally a perfect day would be able to make money and play video games. Not too long. I had like a couple hours here and there, but like make money, play video games, but not do anything to make the money. Not even make money by playing video games. Just like have money and then play video games for fun, and then casually do drawings. And that I would like there not to be any chores. I wish I didn't have to do any chores. That would be amazing. So that's like my dream there. Is like not have to do chores, not have to clean up the house, not have to do anything that every person has to do, besides like maybe Jeff Bezos and all the Zuckerberg and everyone else. Besides like the billionaires, they don't have to do anything. Like literally, they don't have to do anything. Like they technically don't. Like, but they do stuff. They don't have to do their own laundry. They don't have to do their own groceries. They don't have to cook their own food. They have other people do that for them. That's what sounds amazing. I guess that it sounds amazing for everyone. I wish I could do that, but I can't. I have to do all these other things before I am able to do the things that I love. And it's just how the cookie's crumbling right now. What is that saying? And that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how it's crumbling. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly finish up these little patches so that when I start next time, all I'm going to work on is the eyes, and then we're going to head on to details after that. So that's what I'm going to do. Kind of play around with this. Almost done. I don't know. I'm kind of rushing this, but that's fine because this is just like the under details. This is like the pre details. Blending these areas out is just like me doing pre detail, and then the fun part begins where I kind of fiddle around with detail. I love fiddling around with detail because I don't know anything about it. I envy artists that just know how to do things, and then also I don't envy them because they know how to do things, but they often don't experiment, or experiment as much because they're able to grasp things really quickly. So I love kind of fiddling around with stuff because I learn a lot. So this is looking pretty good for just blending the tones, right? I'm actually kind of happy about it. So that makes me very happy knowing that those are turning out very well. And we are on day 320. 320 days. We're almost a quarter away done. And I didn't even get one picture done. Man, I need to step it up. That's for sure. I need to step up. I would love to get one, like maybe I'll get one Pokemon done a week. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I assume that I'm going to get faster the more I do this. But if I only get a few drawings done, that's fine. It's just how it is. But I really need to get my cactus drawing thing going back again. I would love to start doing that again. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's live art stream. This is Pierson. I am the #1 live art streamer in the world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I wish you all a wonderful day. Cheers.